I never had a social life. I never left the house. I just simply sat in and read and watched television and done all the things that in life are generally considered to be quite negative and quite soul-destroying. The only way that I could find any mental relaxation is to simply go out and walk. And to walk around these streets, which can seem quite depressing to most people and seem quite laughably simplistic. But for me it was perfect fuel, because then I would go home and I would write furiously. And I found that for me it was a brilliant outlet. It was the thing that helped. But also you have to have a grain of hope, which is a very difficult thing to have.
Durante mi estancia en la escuela, con la familia, e incluso conmigo misma, tuve problemas con la socialización. Cuando crecí, mis amigos se fueron alejando y yo nunca supe qué hacer. Debo iniciar mi día con un té, específicamente con un Earl Grey. Alrededor del año 2003, encontré en un sillón de mi sala una moneda que no era de México. Llegué con mi abuelo y me dijo que era suya. En ese momento comenzó una de mis grandes pasiones, el coleccionismo de monedas. Luego, en 2010, me enteré que existía una comunidad de coleccionistas de bolsitas de té, y me enamoré. Meses después, hice un intercambio con un chico alemán. Poco a poco fui ganando confianza y empecé a hacer más intercambios. Comencé a entender y conocer otras culturas a través del té y los sellos postales. He recibido bolsitas de Alemania, Holanda, Inglaterra, Grecia, Finlandia, entre otros países. Hay algo en esta acción de correspondencia que me hace sentir bien, a salvo, contenta. En alguna parte del mundo alguien está esperando mis palabras, mi cultura, mi té. Hace algunos años, por medio de las redes sociales, conocí a Mina, quien es originaria de Finlandia. A ambas nos gustan las mismas series de televisión, películas y, claro, el té. Así que decidí invitarla a tomar uno. El 80% de mis intercambios han llegado a su destino. Sin embargo, con Mina ha sido imposible completarlo. En 3 intentos de mandar el té han pasado eventos desafortunados en mi vida. La seguridad del país, una enfermedad, una muerte. Okay. It's nice to see that your mug is from Angry Birds, right?
Yes, it is actually, yeah.
And
That's why
it's Finnish, right?
It is very Finnish. That's why I chose it. I was between a Moomin mug and this one, but this is bigger, so I went with it so I can have a little bit more of tea, because the Moomin ones are a tiny bit smaller, so it's not that much of it.
Mine is like this. I don't know if you can see it.
Ooh! It's like a sugar skull. Is that the right term for them? Yeah.
I was your first pen pal, right?
Yeah, kind of like it's definitely from abroad. Yeah, I've never written to anybody like outside of Finland or any like besides like school friends maybe or my cousins who I used to do like letter swap when I was a kid, but like not from outside of like Finland. You were definitely the first.
How do you maintain a friendship? Like how do you take care of it? I don't know. It's like with some of my friends, it's just like we don't text like constantly, like we don't message each other like all the time. But then it's just like it doesn't require that some level because you kind of know that they still will be there, even though I don't answer them today necessarily on a text. They're not gonna go like, okay, so you don't want to be my friends, and then they just leave. Like it's just I think it's about like I talked about the my people thing, that it's just finding the people who are your people because those are the ones who are going to stay. It is good. I used to be a coffee person, but somehow I changed to tea.
Yeah, I think I'm still both. This is like, obviously because Finnish people are the biggest coffee drinkers in the whole world per person.
I have read.
So it's still there. It was like, I didn't start to drink coffee till I was in maybe like 25. So I haven't drank it that long ago. I just didn't like it. But then I kind of went for it because I thought that, like in here, you always, when you go to visit somebody, they will offer you coffee. And then if you say that you don't drink coffee, it becomes this massive hassle because then they don't know what to offer you.
All right.
And then I noticed that like that people, because of the coffee drinking culture, they aren't so much into the tea necessarily. So then the people are like, oh, I might have some tea. And then they go and rummage their cupboard. And then there's like this one box of like Lipton black tea that has been there for like 7 years in the cupboard. And then like, are you fine to drink this? And like, yeah, it's fine. I can drink that. So that's why I started to drink the coffee to lower the hassle.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
En estos momentos, debido a la pandemia, el servicio postal mexicano se encuentra limitado en cuanto a qué enviar y qué no. Can we raise our mugs?
Yes, we can. My tea is very empty, but it's the movie magic. Nobody knows.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
cheers from Finland to Mexico.
Platicando con Mina, me di cuenta que los amigos nunca se fueron.
Nukkumaan käydessä ajattelen.
Yendo a dormir, creo.
Huomenna minä lämmitän saunan.
Mañana calentaré el sauna.
Pidän itseäni hyvänä.
Mimándome.
Käveltän,
caminar,
uitan,
nadar,
pesen.
lavar.
Kutsun itseni iltateelle.
Invitarme al té de la tarde.
Puhuttelen ystävällisesti ja ihaillen.
Hablándome de un modo amigable y admirable. Alabando.
Sinä pieni, urhea nainen.
Tú, pequeña mujer valiente.
Minä luotan sinuun.
Creo en ti.